Yo, 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 I'm here. What up? Do I have my microphone on? I do. Is it staticky? Probably. Welcome to the live Warhammer painting stream. Hello. Welcome. Did I say welcome? I said welcome. What up? I'm here. It's almost time to paint. I'm gonna hop over on the computer here real quick and then then we'll be hitting it up. Just need to verify the quality of the live stream. Make sure audio's fine. Make sure everything's popping off. Hell yeah, it is. Let's go. All right, I got some water here. Let's check it out. Here we are. The camera just immediately disconnects. We got Prosecutors. We got the palette. We got fresh paint water, drinking water, whatever you want to call it. We got our army up here. We're ready to go. Let's do it. I hope the audio's good. I hope the music's not too loud. I hope my forehead's not too big. We'll find out. One thing I'm missing is my second light. Always gotta have like 3 or 4 lights going on, you know, got a lot of lights. Can't see shit over here. I'm an old man. I'm blind. I do a little warm-up painting tonight. I'm painting some heads right now. I'm working on some practice stuff, and then I'll bop into the Stormcast. So I'm just working on heads and eyes and whatever. Oh my god, that music's loud. Give me turn that down just a little bit. The music's too loud for me. Holy. It's distracting. Why is it so loud? Anyway, I hope it's not too loud for you. If the music's too loud, I'll turn it down. Let me know. Damn, that music still blew my eardrums out. Let me know if it's too loud or if the audio balance is off or if you can't hear me. Sometimes I turn on the stream and people just can't hear me. It's crazy. But it is what it is. Let me throw my brushes over here. I was gonna clean my brushes last night because they were starting to get a little haywire, but it got put off tonight because is the music a little loud? All right, let me turn this down just a little bit out. How's that? Is that a little better? Could I go quieter? I have it on like ultra low latency right now. Still too loud? I'll go down like another half a point here. Hell yeah. All right, let's go. Yo, look at this. Do you see this? Look on the VOD, or I mean look on the video. My chat overlay just works right off the bat. I had it set up for Twitch tab, but it actually just works right with YouTube. It's crazy. It must just be like a Streamlabs chat overlay. It just pops right away. All right, so I'm gonna do one more head. I'm just painting little practice heads with glowing eyes as just like a little warm-up piece. What do you mean? In the bottom left? Do you see the chat overlay in the bottom left? I see it there on the stream. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm hypey. I like YouTube Live. YouTube Live is like way better than Twitch. Like, bro, I don't know. I'm using copyright-free music, alright? I was gonna set up new music, everything was gonna be better, and it was just, I didn't do it. I sat around all day and like drooled on myself. I was using, dude, I love the little scat jazz. Hit him with the old skibbity bobbity bibbity bop dude, I'm the scat man. No, I'll switch the song. That one was a little bit loud. I remember that one, that was a little distracting. All right. Faces, number 3. I'm not gonna do this one because this one has little metal bits. I don't want to do the metal bits right now, so I'll do like this face. I'll finish this face off. This is face number 3, and then I'm gonna go on to Prosecutors. We start with faces as a warm-up because I'm bad at painting faces, and then we'll roll on. I'm starting to do more of this, like little practice pieces. I just take something I don't know how to do or something I'm bad at, and then I'm just gonna like set up a whole bunch of practice pieces, and then every day I'm just gonna do one before I start painting my regular stuff. Right now it's faces. I don't know what it'll be once I finish these 5 heads. Probably more faces, honestly. All right. Dude, I am cooked. I am cooked. It's only Tuesday and it's already been a long week. Let me get some paint out here, one sec. I'm gonna try a little different approach here. So before I was just using skin tones, I'm gonna try a little bit of this almost yellowish golden brown to add a little bit more color variety to the faces today. The base is just like a burgundy with like a Bugman's Glow type color. So I'm gonna go tan flesh and then a little bit of this golden brown. I'll start with the golden brown. There's just a couple little patches that I wanna add just to try and smooth it out a bit. Try and open the Pro Acryl bottle without it exploding paint all over my hands. It's been a common problem I've been having lately. Yo, how's this tune though? This one's a little bit better, right? There's less sirens, less wailing, less like LAPD gonna kick my door in the middle of my painting session, you know? Lego store music, yes. That's what I like. I swear this playlist gets better later on. It starts off a little bit rough, but that's alright. I'm just using a little bit of medium. I got this cheap Vallejo medium. It's kind of like glue. It's kind of weird. It's not my favorite medium, but I'm determined to use the entire bottle. So this, I'm planning on just using a little bit of this on like this yellowish brown on like the forehead in particular. I'm gonna smooth out the forehead with a bit of yellowish color, and then here up under the cheeks, and then I'll let that dry, and then up under the cheeks on this side too. It's kind of an awkward thing to hold. Just a little bit of sprue with a bunch of bits attached to it. Trying to use just like the smallest amount of paint that I can. I think just like the forehead and 2 cheeks. Get a little bit of yellow in there, and then I'll keep zooming up a bit. Is that camera? The camera's a bit weird. I guess the camera's fine when I'm leaning forward. I'm actually surprised how smooth. Give me a second. My camera, I'm like hanging off the backside of my camera here. Let me just adjust it. Every time I lean back to chat, I like hang off the backside of my camera. Let's make it just a little bit wider there. Now I can lean back here. I can do like a big lean and I'm still kind of in the camera. I'm trying to focus up here. Let's see. I need like a little bit tiny little bit of pink to start with the lips as well. I'm trying to use like more color variety and stuff in the faces. Faces, like, I don't know. I see people that paint such good faces, and I've never been able to do good faces, so I'm trying to step my game up a little bit when it comes to face. And I think my next series will be another series of non-metallics. I did some non-metallic metal already. My next warm-up / practice run will be 5 more non-metallic metal pieces probably. All right. So I should be able to just go like this. The lips and mouth should just be like a little bit pink. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do about the teeth. I'm actually gonna fill the whole mouth with pink, and then I'll put a little bit of like, I don't know, red or black or something in there. Now that's gonna look really scuffed, but now damn, bro, the holidays are almost here. Like 3-4 days away from everything just descending into chaos. Nah, maybe not quite. I'm looking forward to visiting and stuff like that, and getting out of town for a bit, you know? Slurp a little bit of paint out there. Face is really just like exercise in patience here. So this comes down to just like how much time you're really willing to sink into painting one face. I'm liking the yellow mixed in here. I think that's a good addition. I think faces have a little bit of like yellow tones to them sometimes. I think it helps, just a little layer of yellow, you know? Get in here a bit. The lips I'm still really struggling with, but I have to look at like some references at some point for lips. That's alright. Let's go with that. Tongues I don't really know how to do. And teeth I haven't even like considered doing teeth. But I think for the mouth, magenta ink, the most dangerous product I own. I dread opening this bottle every time. This is from like 1995 or something. Not actually, I think it's about 2001 or something when I got this bottle of paint. I got a pair of pliers somewhere that I used to open it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is how we get the magenta ink open here. We break out the spanner and or pipe wrench. I don't know what this thing is called, but and then we just reef on it until the bottle explodes into 1,000 pieces and gets magenta ink all over the place. Now until we get the paint out here. It's really a terrifying endeavor. Tiny dot. I'm just gonna put it right in the mouth, and hopefully that is like. I mean, that's pretty red. That is pretty magenta, but I might just slurp a little bit of it out of there with the brush, and then hopefully that just covers us for the mouth, and then I'll reconsider my choices later. That bottle is suspiciously sticky. I'm gonna put it away and just hope nothing bad happens. Leave a little bit of the magenta ink out of there. Let's start with that. Pretty pink, but that's fine. All right, now last one I need here is just where did my paint go? Bright warm gray. So, boop. Here we go. Basically just creating a slightly lighter highlight just to hit some of the high points. It's just like a little bit of a glaze or something here. Whoa. Woohoo. Okay. These ones are all turned out pretty pale. I might try and do like a slightly darker, more like tan skin tone for the next head that I do. Probably won't be today though. And then I just need to get a little bit of like Bugman's Glow here. I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of watered down, completely unshaken Bugman's Glow. This is just like muck, this paint. So that is totally fine. I just need to basically level off a couple of these highlights. Like here. And here. Alright. First chance orb upgrades a normal item to a unique or destroys it. Hey, that's cool. It's kind of like a corrupted, like a Vol chance orb or something, eh? That could be a tooth there. Alright, and I think eyes. I'm gonna leave the eyes. I'm just gonna, the face is gonna be like that. I'm gonna do all the hair for these ones once the faces are done. Alright, that's enough practice, enough technique. Now we're going back to Prosecutors here. We're hitting the Prosecutors hard tonight. I got a lot to do on these. A lot. Bright neutral gray. Boop. I'm on early tonight. I'm not usually on before 7. Last night the stream didn't really start popping until around 8:30. So I wonder if it's if there's a little bit of a time element. Don't forget, you better hit that like button. You know what? I better hit that like button. Let's go. We need those likes to get our visibility up, I think. No, I'm just kidding, but it does help for sure. I think it's like, I honest to God, like, I feel like TikTok cloned their streaming system from YouTube because YouTube's fairly similar. I think it's ranked by likes. It appears to be. And I'm missing the paint that I was looking for. And this has just completely vanished. Now I'm confused. Where did it go? Gray? Gray? Black? Oh, I put it on my other desk. Alright. Right now it's literally just black and gray, and those are the only colors I'm using. I'm actually almost out of black because I'm cleaning these up. I think tonight I should be able to get to like probably the leather tonight. It's gonna be like leather, then it's eventually gonna be the blue, and then the gold and stuff like that once I get all the grays sorted out. We're underway pretty well on the Prosecutors here. Alright. And the heads will go like very, very last. I always do heads last. Although in this case it may be the wings that go last, honestly. But I am excited to get these guys done. I doubt I'll have them done before the holidays, but I'm gonna make, yeah, I'm going away for a week next week, but I doubt I'll have them done before that, but I'm gonna get as much done as I can before I gotta go to town. Maybe even try and, I'm not sure, I haven't thought about it. I was thinking like I might try and take some of my painting stuff with me and do a little painting while I'm off. But we'll see. I gotta see how much stuff I gotta take to begin with. Bringing the painting setup is a bit of a risky proposition. It's a little bit dicey, you know? It's a little bit dicey. How's your Poe grind going? What level are you in maps yet? Respec completely, Jesus. Minions weren't cutting it, eh? How much did that cost? Like 5 million gold? Holy. Completely bankrupt. Maps and picking up. Good lord. You know, can you use trade? Have you used trade yet? When are you gonna start? I want to see the big trades. The big trades. Path of Exile trades experience. You know. Start selling stuff for millions of gold, making those mirrors. Did you? How is the trading? Is the trading good? There's like an auction house, right? I'm trying not to get too invested in PoE 2 yet, because I just don't want to sink the time into it. Wait, how could the trading be exactly? I thought they made the trading better. The trading was ass in PoE 1. It couldn't, no. You're telling me after 15 or 10 years, the trading is as bad as it's always been? That's crazy. Technology doesn't exist to make better trading in an ARPG apparently. Damn, you know what? This brush is like, all my brushes are hooped. I don't know why, they're all being weird. It's really time to wash my brushes, but I put it off last night. Ugh, there's so much crap to paint back here. This is so hard. It's like unga bungaing my way through these guys. Me unga, therefore me bunga. I swear I read that PoE 2 had an auction house or something in it somewhere. I must have read that somewhere. Okay, there's some stuff I'm missing around here. Now I get to bust out every single brush again. Okay, that's fine, I can do this. Start cleaning these up. Cleaning up white armor is like the slowest part of this entire thing. Really, the white armor in general is the slowest part of this entire thing. Do you like Warhammer but hate your own sanity? Paint a white armor faction like White Scars or Knights Excelsior. We're getting there though, it's coming along. The Knights Excelsior, the Storm host is almost playable. I almost got 2,000 points. And then I'll have spent so long painting them that I'm going to be afraid to play with them in case I break them. But it'll all be worth it. Then I only have to paint 100 clan rats. Or something for my Skaven army. 80 clan rats or something. However many came in the Skaven time box, that's how many I'm painting. Some guy was in one of my chats the other day telling me he'd paint 100 clan rats or something. I'm like, man, that is that's a frightening individual right there. That's close enough. This is mostly like cleaned up here. So this is gonna have to happen later for this part, this elbow slash arm. I'll do that when I actually start cleaning that up properly for the final highlight. Oh yeah. Oh no, I smeared white paint everywhere. It's okay. I don't even know. Let me see. Is this even visible? Yeah, this is visible. Okay, fair enough. We're getting pretty close on like cleaning up some of these plates. I'm gonna have to go in and do some black paint and stuff and clean up a few of the black lines and stuff in here, because a lot of them are like red or like other colors, because I was just like smearing paint basically all over the place while I was doing this and not really thinking too hard. Any news on the Dark and Darker wipe yet? Sounds like Tarkov's getting geared up for a wipe too pretty soon. I saw some Pastille video or something. Christmas season, everyone's rolling out their DLCs and wipes, trying to get the viewer numbers boosted for Q1 next year, you know, for January. Bro, I have no idea. I've been sitting on the Dark and Darker Discord all day, just chain blocking people. People like spamming like, when's the wipe? When's the wipe? Block. When's the wipe? Block. When's the wipe? Block. That's been my entire Dark and Darker Discord experience so far. I was just waiting for news though. I want to know when the wipe is so we can play the new patch. I want servers that are busy again and have people playing on them. Jeez, this is such a weird and difficult place to like do white armor, white plates. It's gonna screw everything up. It's all hoop. Ah! Great thing about streaming on YouTube is that I can basically just take the VODs, just clip them like straight into tutorials too. Every time when I was streaming on Twitch, I had to like download all my VODs. Streaming on TikTok, I don't even know where I would get the VODs. When I was streaming on TikTok, I would have to just, I would just record all my footage separately for YouTube tutorials and stuff like that. But now that I'm streaming on YouTube, the VODs are just right there on YouTube. I can just clip them down, I think. Do whatever I want. Properly hosted video that doesn't expire after 2 weeks. It's a miracle. It's like we're in the 21st century or something. The Twitch VODs expiring is like the most annoying thing. Every like week I would have to go and download all my VODs before they expired, because I would use my VODs to make tutorials from and like other content and stuff like that. I was also just uploading my Twitch VODs to YouTube for a while. These guys are so far, in terms of just like basic white armor stuff, like probably the most difficult ones I've had to clean up on, just because the wings are so brutal. I think I'm gonna leave the underparts of the arms. I just gotta do the inside of the leg on this guy, and then I think I'm gonna sit on him, and then I'll move on to the next one. So I'll probably start doing like the leathers pretty soon. There's only so much white that I can paint in one sitting. I require color. I want to get all this stuff done tonight though, so I don't have to sweat it too much, like this stuff inside of the legs here, all this kind of thing here. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. Oh no. I know at some point I'm gonna accidentally snap this guy off his base. It like goes without saying that at some point in this painting process, I'm gonna absolutely obliterate this model into 1,000 pieces. Just out of sheer clumsiness. The problem is I can't stream and use the painting handle because it's too tall. Way too tall. All right. Let's go with that for now on the inside of the leg. Other stuff I can clean up later. Got a little bit I gotta do around like the back side of his neck here, but this is all pretty easy. This is just like the interior of the few interior armor plates here. This stuff is tedious but necessary. Then I gotta do a little more cleanup on the other ones, and then I'm gonna start hitting some gold or something, or some red. I'm not sure. I haven't decided what the next part is gonna be that I paint. Usually I think it would be the leather, and then I'll do the metallics last, but I'm not sure. For highlights. I also have to do the blues too. Let's see. Aight. That guy can go for a bit. He can just sit. Bringing out Mr. Throwing Spear here to do a little more cleanup on his arms and stuff like that, and the back and stuff like that. This is also difficult around here. I made a huge mistake gluing the wings on, but it was the only way I could think to do the wires and mount them properly before they were painted. And I want to do the wires and mount it first because I'm probably going to do some OSL at some point. The wires are going to be lightning bolts. Big time just juggling paint brushes here. This is the most cursed brush I own. This is just like a tiny stub, but it's pretty good for getting into some of these little tight spots. I have this like huge aversion to throwing out paint brushes when they get too small. I have to like milk every last brush stroke out of each paintbrush. Use them until they're just like literally like 2 bristles on a stick, and then I still keep them around on my desk for the next like year, just in case I need a brush that's 2 bristles on a stick at some point. All right. Maybe I should be playing Christmas music. Anyone got any big holiday plans? What's going on? It's holiday time soon. I'm going out of town for a week. No one talks about the holidays in stream. I was on TikTok. I'd always ask every night. I'm like, yo, anyone doing anything? Anyone doing anything for the holidays? What are you up to? Nope, nothing. One guy was sick. That was it. No other updates. That's alright. I am perfectly happy to sit here and talk to myself all night. I would be sitting here talking to myself even if the camera was off, you know? So, camera on is just a bonus. Then I can play it back and listen to the sound of my own voice for hours. Alrighty. Am I even in the camera? Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Sometimes I'll like look over and I'll be like down here, like face into my desk, just like 2 eyes above the top of the camera. Hell yeah, dude. Bro, I want the juicy stories. That's exactly what I want. Do you have any major family blowouts and or fights planned for this holiday? I want to hear about them. Also, I told you these tunes are gonna get better. Look at that, this playlist, the first half of the playlist is just like absolute dog water, but then it really improves. Now I got like some like, this is like Land Down Under, some kind of like Land Down Under ripoff or something, but I'm digging it, I'm here for it. Bro, are you kidding me? They got like the pan pipes going or something. Yo, you can't do the pan pipes dirty like that, hell no. Hell no, no shot. I'm just trying to paint here and listen to my Men at Work cover band. My non-copyright infringing. Well, the thing is, we can, but I'm scared of YouTube's algorithms. YouTube has that like aggressive copyright detection, and the stuff I was listening to was like, well, it was Lo-Fi Girl, but they say it's free to use if it's like, what do you say, if you credit them, but I just haven't set up any like automatic like credit notifications or anything like that, so I don't want to get sued or banned or have my house drone struck by YouTube and or Google. So we'll see. I'll do a little reading on music usage. Currently I'm using the free music that YouTube provides. Please, Google, don't send robots to my house and put me in the black cells. Don't do it. I don't want it. Oh my god, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. I have no idea why. I have a whole ass desk here, and for some reason I'm painting like 6 square inches on the edge of my desk. This seems unnecessary. Got stuff falling everywhere, tangled up in wires and squalor 24/7. Whew. I have so much space. Why am I not using it? Oh yeah, that's why. The models have decided that the space is not for them. I mean, the space is for them, it's not for me. Give me a second, we some water here, I'm thirsty. Yeah. All right, I'm back. Water acquired. So, let's go around the back side here and start cleaning up the back of the neck and a little bit of the stuff back here while I got the chance, while I got the motivation. I gotta see what other people are doing for music on YouTube. I feel like YouTube is like, people are more scared of the algorithm on YouTube than on Twitch. Like Twitch, you can like literally listen to any copyrighted music on stream and nobody cares. Nobody's doing anything. They'll just mute the VOD, whatever. YouTube is far scarier. Oh yeah. Oh my god. There's so many spots that I'm missing. I like, every time I look at these models, I'm like, oh look, there's more spot that I missed earlier. I'm gonna be painting, just doing the white cleanup for like weeks on these guys. It's crazy. I think these may turn into one of those like hellish projects that drags on for 3 months. I'm just getting that feeling. I'm getting that sense already. My spidey senses are tingling that these are going to be really difficult to paint and to actually get totally finished off. Every once in a while, you just get like a feeling about a model. How's that? That's okay. All right, a little more down here. I should have probably done these guys with the black primer, and then I wouldn't have to like fart around down here trying to paint all this stuff behind his shoulders. Wish I could set up like some polls or something. Like, what should I paint next? What music should I listen to next? Oh, the music ended. Oh no, I'm getting white painted. We're gonna second. I'm gonna wipe this down a little. Hey. So let me find a new playlist. Full face cam. All right, new playlist. Oh, what? No, it didn't even end. YouTube did the video pause, continue watching thing. I'm listening to it too long in the background. Okay, more here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hot diggity dog. All right, we go with that. We go with that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I just gotta get a few of these little doodles in here, whatever. Okay. Okay. Man, I went to the gym. I took like 2 or 3 weeks off the gym, and I finally went back today, dude. I nearly died. I've never taken that long off the gym ever again. That was a struggle. I did 25 minutes of cardio, and I am feeling like I'm gonna just fall asleep here. Can you still hear the music? Is the music still good? Is this music still popping or what? Someone give me some Zoomer phrases. I need some good Zoomer phrases. Some like catchphrases or something. I need to start talking about like Skibbity Riz or something like that, just to blend in, you know. Bussin'. My phrases are from like 1998, so I don't have any. I totally lost my train of thought. That's all right. I was literally not going to say anything anyway. Anything important. It's okay. That's what the white armor painting does to you. You start painting white armor one day, and then like literally a year later, your brain is just Swiss cheese. Think like, hey, I'm going to paint some White Scars, Space Marines. Hey, I'm going to paint some Knights Excelsior. Hey, I'm going to paint Luminous Realm Lords, and then 3 years later, you're just like drooling on yourself. Oh God. I've inflicted this suffering upon myself. Nah, I like painting these guys. Honestly, it's all about the end result. It's all about the end result. Short-term suffering for long-term results. Let me tell you though, it'll be nice to paint some Skaven. It'll be nice to just slop some brown paint on some rats and call it a day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually really excited to paint the Skaven. I have about 15 clan rats sitting on my desk that I'm gonna consider painting sometime soon. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. These ones are definitely, we're going for the Instagram paint job on these ones. Anything that's visible gets painted. Anything that's not visible still gets painted, but not quite as well. I'm working on those Instagram angles. Ah, the underside of the arm. All right. I think I still have more Agrax Earthshade to lay down too. I missed some Agrax Earthshade on the leather. I think only visible leather's getting painted too. I'm not gonna do all this stuff in the arms here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of painting on that, like highlighting. I should say highlighting, not painting. It's already painted, but it's gotta be highlighted, right? Oi. Oi. I'm also going to be working on a new guide pretty soon, which is going to be glowing weapons, because I painted quite a bit of glowing weapon stuff lately, and while the knowledge is fresh, I want to commit it to a video so I can always go back to it. If I don't make a video on something, I'll pretty much forget it right away, and then I'll have to go back and like relearn it all in a year the next time I do glowing orange weapons. So I think that'll be one of my next videos, and then I don't know. I'm not one of these people who can just come up with ideas for things. It's all like situational, like, oh, I'm working on this, so maybe I'll do this. Working on that, maybe I'll do that. Unless it's just like dumb memes. I've always got dumb memes rolling around my brain. So that's one thing Warhammer's really missing, is like, there's the Chaos God, there's like Nurgle, the Great Horned Rat, like Khorne, Slaanesh. They need the god of memes. Where's like the prankster? The just a prank bro, the god of it's just a prank bro, and something like that. Maybe that's Filthy Frank. All right. It's just a prank, bro. It's time to stop. All right. Now the hardest part, which is the wrist. Jesus, the back of the arm. These wings are just... I'm not gonna rip the wings off. I did that with my Retributors. I just tore the wings off in a fit of anger. I mean, not the wings. So Retributors don't have wings. I tore the what are they called off? The backpacks mid-painting, because I was just so tilted. But these ones I can't do it because of push fit models. If the wings weren't push fitted on there, I would never have even glued them on. Given no other choice though. Alright, good enough back there for now. I can come back to that and just like touch it up later. Behind that, what else am I missing here? I got the neck thing. Any parts in the backs of the legs on this guy that I'm missing? Nope. Alright, that's the bulk of the cleanup on that one. Just let me check this third one real quick. I know I did like 90% of it. I think I still gotta do a little bit of the leg, and then I gotta do a little bit of his back. This one, luckily I left the arm off. I was a little bit smarter about this guy. I don't really like sub-assembling stuff, but sometimes I feel like I have no choice. I think for now, I probably, because I'm not monetized on YouTube, I don't have any ads, right? In theory, nobody should be seeing ads on my channel. I don't trust Google to stick to that, but I'm happy with that for now, because as soon as I put ads up on my Twitch channel, like I got monetized on Twitch, and then viewership just totally died. Never should have done it. I actually don't know if YouTube displays ads on unpartnered channels. That's something I do not know. I've never figured it out, because sometimes I see content and I'm like, there is no way this is partnered, and then it's actually like it's running ads, so I'm like, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. But I got no clue. I don't really know how anything works. I know how to paint tiny pieces of plastic though, which which is really probably one of the most important life skills you can have, you know? When society collapses and we're using these tiny plastic models to plan our routes across the wastes, you know, the great Albertan wastes, well then they're gonna have to be well painted, so mini painters are gonna take over. Alright, sick. Back of that leg is like 40% done. Didn't do this side, excellent. Cooking along here though. If anyone's watching, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to drop a like and a follow. I would really appreciate it. It gets the visibility up. I guess it's a subscribe on YouTube, so I'm too used to other platforms. A like and a subscribe helps the stream out, brings more people in. Might eventually give me some people to chat with, you know? Spreads the word, the great word about Warhammer, and especially Age of Sigmar. Which I know for some reason Age of Sigmar has been controversial, but people are upset because they replaced the old world, or not the old world, but Warhammer Fantasy Battles with AOS in like 2015. But I think AOS has some of the coolest models, personally. Being a Stormcast Eternals enthusiast is apparently a controversial position sometimes in the Warhammer community. Not always, but depending on who you ask, you may be met with ridicule if you tell them you like Stormcast Eternals, but they are wrong. That leg's good. I know I have to clean up more of this stuff. I'm getting really cooked on white though. Well, gray, I guess, but I gotta finish this dab of paint that I got on my palette, and then I'm gonna go and do a little bit of like metallic and leather painting and stuff like that, and a little bit like gold, bit of silver. I think I'll do the chainmail, and then I'll plan my next move. Okay. Do. Oh my god, my fridge is gonna like blast off into space over there. Holy, that thing gets loud sometimes. Be sitting here minding my own business, all of a sudden the fridge just starts like popping off, dude. Holy. Time to get some new synthetic brushes. I think like there's a big focus on like sable brushes and stuff like that, but synthetic brushes, cheap synthetic brushes, are like really useful. These ones, I'm using my sables right now because all of my synthetic brushes are totally destroyed, but if you're just doing like base coating and stuff like that, it's actually, I think, better to just use cheap synthetics. You make your sable brushes last longer, and you can get like tons of different sizes of brush, and then you can have like 8 different tubes of brushes, each with about 20 brushes in it, sitting on your desk, and then you knock them over every time you walk by your desk, thus getting lots of exercise when you inevitably have to pick up every single brush off the floor. Hey, that's a good strategy, Asian NASCAR. Honestly, that's how I did it too. When I started out, I was just using synthetics, and I destroyed so many brushes. Honestly, I think I went like about. I mean, so when I first started out, when I was a kid, I didn't even know the difference of different type of brushes. But I started painting again a couple years ago, and yeah, I ruined a lot of synthetic brushes until I learned how to take care of them properly. Eventually you just eventually get the hang of like how to like get the paint in the brush so it doesn't get up in the ferrule and stuff like that, right? And get in the habit of washing your brushes regularly. It's like, okay, buy like one sable brush. Even the first sable brush I got, I absolutely obliterated in like 2 months though. But these ones, I've had this one for like a year, and it's going strong. These ones too, like this one. Well, this one's starting to run out. This one I've had for about 15 months now. It's starting to run out of bristles because they just kind of fall out eventually and break off. But this one is going on about a year, and it's really strong. That's like a size 2. I think like there's good synthetic brushes out there that'll last you quite a while as well. Sables just feel so good to paint with. It's hard to go back. It's hard to like, once you feel how smooth they feel and stuff like that, it's like, ooh, that's nice. But they are expensive. I buy like one every year basically because they're like 20 bucks each or something. My Warhammer budget can't support sable brushes all the time. Yeah, for sure, dude. Definitely a small one, like a size 0 or something like that to start. That's probably a good call. Well, you really need that fine point. What kind of stuff are you painting right now? Are you a AOS painter? Warhammer, like 40K? What's your main thing? Your main army? Alright, I'm gonna clean up the rest of this arm plate later. A little bit more in here real quick. Oh, right on. You're 3D printing your own stuff, eh? That's cool. 3D printing is like, I really like the idea of it, but it looks like a huge hobby, even like just on its own. The 3D printing is like a big hobby, right? Like there's so much to learn about 3D printing. Super intimidating. I haven't jumped in on 3D printing. Filament printing. Oh, is that like the coils? I've seen people do. I had thought like for Warhammer stuff, it was almost all resin printing. But then yeah, I saw a video the other day where they had these like big coils of stuff. I didn't know what it was. Is that what filament printing is? Really, eh? It's like it's that close, eh? That's cool. Yeah, because I always thought like, for some reason I just had in my mind that the printing was basically all resin, and it's like harsh chemicals. You gotta like have like the drying station, the UV station, like all that stuff. All right, I'm gonna pump the brakes on the white for now. Oh no, I can't because I still have to do. I got some back plates here I gotta do before I move on to the red. If I do this. You gotta kind of paint your way to the inside out with these ones, the deepest parts first, and then work your way out to the outer parts. So you're not like smearing paint all over the place. Okay. Yeah, the layer lines. Yeah, but I mean resin has layer lines too, right? That's kind of cool. I'll have to look into that at some point. I definitely, my hobby budget is pretty much like nuked for the year, but maybe at some point I'll have the money to get into a little bit of 3D printing. You know, Warhammer eats up so much of the budget. Bamboo, okay. Check out bamboo printer. Very cool. Alright, that part of his back is done. I gotta do his like neck plate again. $200? Yo, that's crazy. That is cheap. Yeah, for sure, especially if you're printing big stuff. There's some guy on YouTube that I was watching, he was printing like a whole Titan army, like 40K Imperial Titans. I'm like, damn, those things are like, if you buy those from G-Dub, you're looking at like $2,000 a pop. Guys printing them for like a liter of resin each. Although he seemed like sort of a printing expert, you know, but still. Like, damn, you can save a lot of money for doing big stuff. A1 Mini, huh? I'll take a look at that. That's cool. To make sure I don't accidentally break this guy off his stand. One slip of one of my large gorilla-like hands, and this model will be in 1,000 pieces. Utmost care must be taken. All right, that's like most of the white stuff I'm gonna paint tonight. I'm gonna switch over to a different color. I ran out of white on my palette here. Well, it's gray actually. I like to do gray basically for the white, but I ran out of gray. So I'm gonna switch to like, I think I'll do some silver stuff. I gotta finish up this chainmail stuff real quick. That's gonna be a nice easy project. Then I have to do a little bit more black line touch-ups and stuff. Space Marine Bulwark. What's a Space Marine Bulwark? Do you mean like, is that like just like an army thing, or is it like a tank or something? Sorry, I've not kept up with 40K. You know what, my first army was Space Marines, but I don't know anything about Space Marines anymore. I totally lost my... Okay, cool. Yeah, the resin, I've heard about the fumes with resin. You got like a really well ventilated area and stuff, huh?
Alright. Shielded. Let me look up Space Marine Bulwark here on my other computer. Space Marine Bulwark. Oh. Look at the shield or something. Oh, it's like it's a class from Space Marine from the game. That's cool. I haven't played Space Marine 2. It looked really good. I just like I didn't have the money to buy it at the time, so I was like, I haven't played it. I'll play it at some point. But I played Space Marine 1 like when it first came out, like years and years and years ago. It's a good game. It's fun. What I do is just kind of like straighten these out just a little bit there. Straighten those out a tad. All right, so I need a little bit of silver. I'm using cheap silver, and I just had the bottle. I just put it over here. I'm using Vallejo silver, literally silver, not bolt gun silver or something like that. Vallejo was real reasonable with their naming schemes, you know. No crazy like copyrighted Games Workshop naming schemes. All right, let's see. Silvar. Great thing about Vallejo paints is I get to learn a little bit of the Espanol while I'm painting, you know. The only thing I'll ever know is colors in Spanish, but alright. I need the dry brush, but I need a brush that isn't gonna get silver all over my model. Let me dig here. Normal dry brush is too large, but one of these like absolutely trashed old brushes might be okay here. Like that. Are they? Man, I haven't heard about that. I have to look into see what's going on. I mostly buy the old stock stuff from their like their previous lineup because it's on sale at my hobby shop. They do like 2 for 3 or three for the price of 2. If I buy 3 of these bottles of their old formula, then I get 3 for the price of 2 or something like that. But I haven't had a lot of issues with them. They've been pretty good paints. We're just doing like a really light dry brush just on these. I'm gonna get a little bit of silver on this, but I'm just pretty much just brightening up like just the middle parts. I think I'll leave the ones that are on the neck because I don't think they really matter. I'm pretty much just doing highlights here on these. Good chance I'm gonna have to go back and do like another coat of Nuln Oil on here. Oh, worker strikes, eh? That's crazy. Yeah, hopefully their paints don't get the. Hopefully their paint production doesn't get slowed down because of it. Yeah, these will need a little bit more Nuln Oil just to clean them up a bit. Just trying to get like, I still haven't quite got the hang of painting these like traditional chainmail, like real style chainmail the Games Workshop started putting on these things. Everything was like scale mail before. It was all like these big fat scales that I could paint, but now the chainmail's a little bit weird. I've done a couple of these new ones now, and The chainmail's been a little bit odd every time. Oh, my roll paper towel's gone. A little bit of this, a little bit of this. That's fine for now. All right. Back to the... I think I can get the bulk of the first layer of the leather done today, so the leather highlights. So this is just gonna be like burgundy and Bugman's Glow. One of my last remaining Games Workshop paints. That and Nuln Oil and Retributor Armor. I love the Games Workshop metallics and the washes, but I've almost entirely switched over to Pro-Acryl for the regular paints, and it's mostly because of the bottles. There's no excuse for Games Workshop to still be making bottles like this in 2024. That's all I gotta say on that. We have the technology to put a lid on a bottle with a dropper. It exists. This is the modern world. All right, a little bit of burgundy. All right. Paint's mixed up here. Just gonna get some water before I start going hog wild over here on this leather. Boy. All right, it's leather highlighting time. So I'm just trying to get an appropriate amount of paint here on the brush. And an appropriate brush size. All right, that's good. Let's start with this. Let's start with feet here. Basically just going around the edges like this. Start highlighting these in like one layer. Get a few little bright spots. Try to make it a little scratchy. Like the leather looks sort of worn, so I try not to highlight it too smooth. Hiya. A little bit around the back here. Pretty much just doing the outsides for highlighting. I'm trying to save time on these guys. These are just like game pieces, so when I'm doing like tabletop quality, I still like to put a lot of effort into them, but it's like a more about actually getting them done in a reasonable time frame, especially for these big ones. I think like I'm gonna do Quest or Soul Swarm pretty soon, just like another Stormcast unit that I'm actually gonna go like really hard on and do some freehand and stuff like that. But these guys, I'm really just trying to get my Spearhead done. I want to play some Spearhead games. Boop. Bring it around here. Anyone got any video games they're real hyped about coming up, or anything recently released or whatever? I always say this is not. I'm not. You know. I'm not. I don't stream video games, but those gamers, I always say they can't hide from me. You gamers can't hide from me. I know you're out there. People sitting in chat always trying to act like they're not playing games, you know? Let's see, there we go. I've been playing a lot of Dark and Darker lately. That game absolutely slaps. Oh my god, it's so addictive. Probably one of the most toxic communities I've ever seen in a game, but very fun game. Extremely fun. Go around here on these like high points, basically. Trying to start by just getting a bit of a Dark Tide. Hey, I haven't played Dark Tide. Skaven Tide looked like a lot of fun though. I heard Dark Tide had like a real controversial launch, but it sounded like they sort of recovered. I was probably gonna buy it at some point. Because it looked like it was like they've been putting a ton of work into it, like patching it up and improving it and stuff like that. And nice. Oh no, dude, 60 infantrymen? Oh no. There's no way you're telling me you're gonna pay 60 infantrymen in one sitting? Holy, that is dedication. What about Ogren? Isn't one of the main guys in Darktide, one of the main characters like an Ogren, right? Like the playable characters? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that would be more my angle, dude. I'm always like an elites player. Like when I played 40K, I used to play Space Marines and like Emperor's Children. And it was always like, I was like Terminators and Dreadnoughts, and that was like my army. You know, as many Terminators and like, I mean, it's like 4th or 5th edition. I don't even remember how you build an army, but I remember I just always stuffed my army with like Terminators, Veterans, and Dreadnoughts. As many elite slots as I could fill. Have like 2 tactical squads, and then everything else was Terminators and elites. basically doing the same thing with Stormcast. We got like Annihilators, which are like big, like it's like three guys to a unit, you know, big hammer guys. It's literally just because I don't want to paint like hundreds and hundreds of units. Oh, you're doing the Horde army, yeah? I mean, that is the Cadian way of life, isn't it? The Cadians are just always dying. Heavy losses. After I finish my Stormcast, I'm probably doing Skaven, so I'm gonna be doing something similar, but all right, that's all right there. What else do I have to do? I gotta do the hands, I guess, and like he's got these little like leather nubs hanging off the this side of his stuff here. There, that's all brightened up a little bit. I think I'm going to skip the arms unless there's something I really missed. I'm just going to do the fingers here. Oop. The upside of the fingers here. This stuff's all hidden by the shield. I actually don't know why I'm painting it other than just stubbornness. I saw a bunch of the new Krieg, like the Death Corps Imperial Guard. I thought some of those models look sick. I'm pretty sure they just announced a bunch of those. My sense of time may be totally off. I swear I saw some recent Death Corps of Krieg Imperial Guard announcements. But recent for me could be like literally like anywhere from like a week to like 8 years these days. More infantry to print. Yeah, dude. I like the Krieg Guardsmen. Those things are cool. And like, oh shit, what was it? The new kill team had the like those jetpack guys. I thought those things were really cool. They were like they looked like something out of Halo. They were like Imperial Guardsmen. They were like the Halo drop troop type guardsmen. It was like them plus the Stingwings or whatever from the Tau. There've been some the Imperial Guard have been getting some absolute banger models lately. Alright, that's enough leather for now on that guy. I'll go back and do a little bit more on that coat and then later. So now I have to start doing this stuff up here. On this one, same color. Feet. I'm still waiting to this day. I'm waiting for the Emperor's Children rework though. I was a big Emperor's Children enthusiast back in the day. Back in like 2007. And the models they're selling for Emperor's Children are literally the same models they were selling back then. Yeah, I had heard. I was getting like hypey. Like this year, I'd heard that they were gonna get new ones, but I don't think I saw anything yet. If they announced anything, I like wasn't paying attention, didn't see it because it's the end of the year. But I know they'd said they were gonna reveal them really soon. Oh, really? That soon, eh? Hell yeah. I'll have to keep my eyes up for that. Oh my god, I'm getting cursed by these wires. Alright, there we go. A little bit around here.
A little bit there, a little bit there. Oh, jeez. How do I clean dry brushes? Honestly, oh, there we go. I dropped my first prosecutor. Luckily it didn't break. They're pretty light. I just rinse them off the best that I can. I honestly, like, I just get really cheap dry brushes. These are like makeup brushes. They're like $1. I get them from like the dollar store. So if a dry brush gets too messed up, I just throw it out. But usually I just use dish soap for my dry brushes, honestly. Like dish soap and really hot water. And then yeah, when they get too messed up, just chuck them and buy new ones. I had like this, I bought this Monument one. It was like 20 bucks or something like that. And I just didn't like, I thought it wasn't that, like, compared to the makeup brushes, it's not that good. So I don't know. I kind of stopped using it. For my good brushes, I got this like Green Stuff World brush cleaner. But I also use dish soap sometimes. I'm just not sure how harsh dish soap is on brushes. So I mostly just use dish soap on my like cheap brushes, on all my synthetics and stuff like that. That is true, I do got a short on it. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm still doing leather here. Yeah, for dry brushes, I'm mostly just buying the cheap ones and throwing them out though. The makeup industry really is kind of the backbone of like cheap and frugal Warhammer painters, I think, because I actually, surprisingly, I just had this like collection, ever growing. No, dude, I wouldn't expect anyone to watch any of my YouTube shorts, honestly. It's all good. If you haven't seen it, I forgive you. Oscar's in here flaming people. Yo, you should know that. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I'd be more disappointed if someone had watched the YouTube short. YouTube shorts have reduced my attention span by a severe margin, let me tell you. I've been trying to stay off the shorts feed lately, but when I was watching a lot of YouTube shorts, I was like, man, I would find myself like trying to segment longer videos into shorts. I'd be like, damn, dude, 6 minutes, that's way too long. Tab, 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 tab. Give me the juicy parts. Can't watch a 5-minute video. Alright, I'm just doing a few little leather scratches here. Highlight that up a little bit. Whew. Alright, we're cooking here. Hands. Yes. The hardest part is just remembering what parts I've already painted on this layer, because the highlight color is not that different from the base color. So I have to be like careful not to miss too much, but That's alright. That's good. Ooh. Let's just go down along here like this. Okay. Hey, my music stopped again. If you have YouTube Premium, does it stop doing this thing where it asks you if your music is like, if you're still listening to it? I assume that's not. That's just something they're doing to save bandwidth. Regardless of what plan you're on. I wouldn't, the YouTube Premium looks hella expensive, so I probably wouldn't buy it anyways, but it's definitely, it's annoying that I'll listen to music for like half an hour and then just like stops. Like, are you still watching? I'll listen to music, of course I am. Alright, there's the hands. I don't know if I've missed any more of this, but if I have, we're chilling. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the leather layer of the last one here, which is this guy. I think it's this guy, let me see. Yes, it is this guy, okay. First layer. Oh my god, I'm thirsty. There we go. A little bit in here. Man, I don't know how people stay like high energy for like long streams. I stream for like 2 hours and my energy, I feel myself fading. It's crazy. Some streamers are there streaming for like 12 hours and stuff, even like 8 hours. That's crazy, man. Like working a whole ass day. I don't know how people do it, it's crazy. I'm a good like 2 hours and I'm just like totally fried. Maybe playing video games on stream is different, I don't know. That, a little bit up in here. G Fuel, hell yeah. I've never tried G Fuel. I lost my trust in the supplement industry years ago. Back when I was in doing like powerlifting and stuff like that. Stopped taking supplements, never looked back. Now it's just those coffee crystals, you know. I'm on that powdered coffee angle these days. Just dry scooping instant coffee. Clean that up. Boop. Oh man, I got silver all over this. That's okay though. This is just like a little bit of
thin little leather rail thing, whatever this is, leather trim. Luckily, a lot of this stuff's kind of buried, so I don't actually need to. I don't need to highlight all of it in like big layers, like multiple layers and stuff like that. I think like one layer, like the belt in there and stuff like that. That's all good. One layer covers me there. All right, I'm getting close to the end of the road here on the leather highlighting. A little bit up here. Alright, what else I got? A few more of these little things here. That. And like the inner parts of the legs here. Oh no, accident. A little bit of overrun. Here, give me a second. Let me slurp that out of there. Slurp. Here. I missed a spot here earlier. I missed a spot with my base coats here apparently. There we go. Sick. Alright. And a little bit there. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Actually, sorry, I got a little bit more. I realize I'm not quite done yet here. All right, that's the first layer of leather done on these guys. The first layer of leather highlighting done. The white cleanup is still underway. That's like an ongoing project where I just do a little bit more white armor every day. Leather layer 1 is up. Leather layer 2 will be tomorrow probably, and then maybe gold layer 1 if I have time. Anybody who's watching, yo, JS Lekin. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation anyway. So yo, thanks for stopping by, hanging out, watching the stream. It was good chatting with you, dude. Anyone else who's watching, I really appreciate you watching the stream. If you enjoyed yourself, please hit that subscribe button or that like button. Really appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a great night. I'm out of here.